Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I wanted to talk about this excellent, spectacular, fantastic, awesome, all of the above. I need more adjectives to describe this wonderful book. Right here, it's called Nemesis by Alexa Martin. I have no words. Really. But let's get into the review. So first I'm going to be talking about what it is about. I'll read the little flat because I'm not good at describing books. Okay, so this is what the back cover says. Two rival candidates for a homeowners association presidency are about to find out how dirty suburbanites fight in this steamy new romantic comedy. After years of hustling, Collins Carter has finally made it back to her parents' house. Between tending to the compost with her newly retired dad and running into her high school nemesis at the only decent coffee shop in town, Collins realizes this subdivision from hell she swore she'd never return to is her rock bottom. Then the homeowners association complaint arrived. Nathaniel Adams always dreamed of a nice, quiet life in his suburban hometown. Or at least that's what he thought until Collins moved back and sent his quaint, organized life into a tailspin. He thought Collins was infuriating 10 years ago, but when she announces she's running against him for HOA president, all bets are off. From secret board meetings to vicious smear campaigns whispered over backyard fence, Collins and Nate seek to levels their sleepy suburb has never seen before. But as hate turns into lust, these two enemies are forced to reckon with the feelings they've ignored for years. If only there were bylaws for real life. So that's basically it. So basically Collins is a mixed race, white, her mom's white, her dad is black, and Nathaniel's white. She's biracial. I literally love her. She is so funny. And okay, so basically to recap, she's from a small town in Ohio, and she was raised there, and then she moved to LA. She wants to do like film TV show, like I don't know if it's necessarily a screenwriter, but like almost like a screenwriter, or like writing things for TV shows. But she had a bad ex, and she kind of like ended up back in her hometown after something that happened that was really bad. And then she sees this dude, and it's like, okay, it's her enemy, but they used to be best friends. And that's the part that gets me, because I love childhood best friends lovers. It's one of my favorite tropes ever. So for me, reading this book, it was heaven, because it's childhood best friends, and then they turned into enemies, and then they turned into lovers. So it's kind of like heaven, because I love enemies to lovers, but childhood best friends to enemies to lovers, superior. Okay, it's superior. And yeah, I just this was my first Infinity rated book of the year, and literally I'm gonna show y'all my journal page for it, because I did a whole ass journal page for this. Okay, here it is. This was my first ever like whole journal page for books, because it was an Infinity read, so of course I had to make it a full page. It's kind of all over the place with the washi tape and all that, but here's the cover, here's rating, genre, pages, and format. And then I kind of tried to do the title here and make it like look alike. It kind of worked. And then down here is my thoughts. So that's usually how it goes. And then I just put like random stickers, live, laugh, love, which it's funny. I didn't just put live, laugh, love to be cringe. No, literally, I'm gonna read y'all the opening line, because I didn't just put that. Look. If I hear live, laugh, love one more time, I'm gonna die, scream, rage. That's the first line of the book. So I thought that'd be funny to add that in there. Anyways, this is just great, because this year, as you know, if you've watched my goals for 2024, I'm trying to read more BIPOC authors and books. And it's fitting that my first Infinity read of the year is by a black author with a biracial character. Because yes, I love that for me. I really enjoyed this. I cried, I laughed, I sobbed, I giggled, I kicked my feet. The scenes that were in there, you might need to blow yourself off, because
what did he say?
not like that. Okay, like the flames, the fire, the tension was tensioning. Like, are you serious? just kind of like, and it's so funny that they're fighting over presidency for a homeowners association. Like, I thought that was like the funniest thing ever. Like, obviously she hasn't been home since she left, and then she comes back, she's like, I'm gonna break up this dude's side. He wants to be homeowners association president. No, bitch, that's not gonna happen. I'm gonna actually run and see how this goes out. And I also loved her friendships that she had with Ashley, her next door neighbor Ashley, and her forever lifelong best friend Ruby. Ruby was amazing. Their little trio was so chaotic and so funny. I just loved them together so freaking much. And yeah, I just think that this book is perfect, and I will take no criticism on it, because what do you have to criticize about it? Okay? Okay? And okay, I'm just gonna say this. It does have a third act breakup, but listen. Third act breakups, in my opinion, are great. They make the story so much better, because when they get together after they like broken up for like either external circumstances or internal, and they get back together, it's just like so much better, because it's like, okay, you put me through all that fucking pain, and then you put them back together. It's like, okay, I'm happy again, because it just makes the story so much better. Like, I am a third act breakup lover. Like, I know a lot of people hate, oh my god, why is there a third act breakup? Listen, they are good if they're written really well, okay? And she wrote it really well. Yeah, I just think that Nate and Collins are my favorite people ever. And I just love this fucking book so much. Like, if you take a book rec from me, like any book rec, take this one, Next Door Nemesis, Alexa Martin. Please read it. I'm begging you. It just came out, actually. It's fairly new. It came out last year, I think. I don't know what month, but late last month. I mean, late next year. Late last year. Sorry. But, oh my god, it's so good. I cry. And this isn't my copy. This is my one of the libraries I go to copy. But I'm gonna buy my own copy, because I need to mark it the fuck up. Okay, so I put one of my favorite quotes from there while I was reading it in my other video. If you haven't watched that, it was my reactions to basically reading this, and I thought that was really funny. But another quote I want to read y'all is from the very end. It's amazing, and please don't watch this if you haven't read it, because it'll spoil everything for you. But here we go. When I moved back home, I had no idea what I was looking for, but somehow I managed to find my forever. I'm constantly crying over that, because this is fucking insane. And then from this point on, it's spoilers. I don't even want to talk about chapter 16. Okay. Or was it 17, actually? I think it was 17. End of 16, chapter 17. Yes. Chapter 17 was fucking heaven. Chapter 17. Chapter 17 was fucking heaven. Wreck me, please. Run me over with the car. Like, they're both so freaking hot. And I really love that. Okay, so, you know the scene where it's like, okay, it's end of 16. It's like, oh, da da da. But you know I still hate you, right? Yep. I hate you too. Good. And then they start making out. That's lives were changed. People were changed. I was changed. That changed the chemistry in my brain. You know I still hate you, right? Yep. I hate you too. Good. I just think that enemies to lovers is so good, but especially childhood best friends to lovers. Oh, don't even get me started on the fucking scene where they were talking about the memories, and like he called her mouse from their childhood, and mom was like, oh yeah, that's right, what did you used to call him? And then she pains her to say bear, and the flashbacks, are you fucking kidding me? Like, are you trying to kill me right now? Because what the fuck was that? Like, I'd like to have a talk with you, Alex Martin, because were you trying to rip my soul out of me and stomp all over it? Because that's what happened. That's what happened. That's what fucking happened. I just think that this book is amazing and everyone needs to fucking read it right the fuck now. Okay. Oh my god. I just can't even with this book. The tension, the found family with the friendships, and the location, like only in Ohio. The parade. I just think this book was so good. I feel like it's more of a summer read because I think it's just more of a summer read. But I read it in January and I still loved it. Obviously, here I am talking about it for a long time. But yeah, I just think this book is amazing, and if you have not read it, you definitely should. You definitely should. Look at the fucking cover. Look at the fucking cover and tell me that you don't want to read this. Like, if you're a fan of contemporary rivals to lovers, enemies to lovers, best friends to lovers, read this book. Small town romance. Okay, if you're down. I was about to say single dad, but that's my other book. No, not single dad, but and just biracial characters, because I connected to her so deeply, but I feel like you can connect to any character in this, even if you're not biracial. You'll be able to connect to these characters because the depth that they have, and fucking same. Anyways, okay, well, thank you for listening to me talk about this wonderful book for I don't know how long, but for a long time, pretty sure. I absolutely love this novel. I give it infinity amount of stars. My full review is on Goodreads if you'd like to check that out. I also posted my review of this wonderful book on my bookstagram like last week, actually, if you'd like to check that out. I got cut off, but basically, thank you for watching. I love this book. Go read it right now. Okay, thank you. Bye. See you on the next video. Bye. I always look at myself instead of looking at the actual camera, and that drives me insane. Okay, bye bye. See you in the next video.